Hello, hello. Sorry, it's been ages since I've put anything forward. As some of you may have heard, there's a rather local issue affecting us now. So yeah, we've been busy here. My mother lives with me, so I, as of the start of this week, went into complete self-isolation to protect her. Really, I don't have a full-time job at the moment, so I'm able to do that. So I thought, well, why not just do it? So I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. We've been buying things, getting an order of food in. I wish people would stop panic buying because there's more than enough food. There really is. Um, and I'm sure that will dissipate. This insanity will dissipate over the next few days, hopefully, here in the UK. I don't know how things are where you are. I hope you're all safe and healthy. And don't worry about it too much, as long as you're not one of the vulnerable people, I suppose. Even the vulnerable people typically don't get it too bad. It's just risk management, isn't it? I've also done something to a nerve in my back. I thought I'd take the opportunity to do some gardening, as you do. And I've done something, I don't know what, but my back really hurts, my lower back. It has made sitting at the computer uncomfortable, but there we go. So we're back. And I'm not doing much in particular. As you can see, I've come back to the wall around our main town. I got a bit lacking in inspiration for building more houses and things, but we will take a little bit of a tour. There has been quite a lot gone on. I've been just dipping in and out of the world on and off. I haven't really streamed much on Twitter, so I apologise. But hopefully I'm back running a bit more. I'm quite keen to get my dinosaur mod pack finished. Actually, it's feels like it's almost ready for an actual release. It's been in beta for a couple of months, but it feels like we've almost got there with an actual release. So that'll be exciting. If you haven't seen that, I've got a playlist up of me testing and developing the mod pack. So if you look at the first video, obviously that's not going to show you what the pack is. It's not a let's play. But anyway, it might be interesting if you look at that. That's Escape from Jurassic Planet. I'm also fiddling with another set of mods that I'm called Ectcraft. The problem with that is that we've now got I think, a bug in the config for spawning of certain mods to do with breaking blocks, and I'm waiting for that bug to be fixed. I don't really dare play on with that anymore until I know that I can config the mobs properly. That's Lycanite's mobs. Brilliant mod. Massive, but I do want to be able to configure it properly, otherwise we're just going to be playing vanilla Lycanites, if that makes sense, and everyone already knows what that's like, so I don't want to do that. Anyway, what have we got to? So I was just building these. Why is there a hole in the floor there? It doesn't feel like that should be there, shouldn't it? That should be there, like that. Yep. So I haven't got an awful lot to show. Let me just finish some of these towers. So these are an equal distance apart. These, oh no, I've got one there as well. I've done. Oops. Don't want it supported like that. Oh, and here as well. So these are an equal distance apart, 8 blocks or something, I forget. Well, approximately equal distance apart. When you're going around bends and up hills and things, it's not actually possible to be too consistent. And we got a big fortress to put on at the top. One of the things I did today was a minor thing. We've got this sort of fortification down here, and I thought, and we've got sort of steps down to the sea there, but I thought, oh, what the hey, let's just connect this through an actual tunnel. So these are just some lights. So there's a tunnel that goes through here and brings us up to the area that I was just working in. This is the main body of the walls. There we go. Here we are. Oops. Here we are. Here on the walls. There we go. Where we were working, and I was just on the wall up there. And we're just outside the city here. So, what have I been doing? So in this area here, the wall all needs doing and it's daunting me. So to kind of put off that, I've done a little bit of terraforming decoration outside the wall here. This set of steps I've put down, I've now lit it up. I also have created a new, again, it looks like a protea plant. These are Minecraft heads of some sort. I think this is some sort of rose, but it looks, again, like a protea flower. It's a plant that comes from South Africa. I seem to have decided that it grows all around Swiniminster. So I've decorated the slope with that, and hidden inside these things there are, somewhere in there, I forget, there's green carpet on top of glowstone. So actually this hillside is sort of lit up. It's not all lit up against 7, but it's massively reducing the amount of mobs that will spawn on the hillside there. It's out of the city anyway, but I just didn't want loads of mobs on the staircase here. So that's what I've been doing there. I sorted out a bug with the doors here that was stopping them opening together like that. They still close one after the other, which is a bit infuriating. I don't know why that is. And what was going on there is I had my button on that wall there before, and of course that one immediately activated the door rather than taking the redstone signal. So moving it away from it means I have to route the redstone signal and time it better. That's the wither fighting chamber, if you remember, and we got another protea there. And I shoved some oak trees on there, and then I replaced the oak wood with dark oak wood and the oak leaves with dark oak leaves, so they sort of match the other side. It's a bit annoying, there's a biome change happens here, isn't it? Because these dark oak leaves are lovely and rich colours, and these ones over here are all grey. So there's a biome change happening along the river there, which makes it hard to blend one side to the other. Anyway, we've got, and I've scattered a few more of those plants along here, but they peter out now. I don't want the whole bank of it done. What else have we been doing? That's as far as we've got with the wall here, isn't it? This is over to the farmland, which I know we've looked at before, and it's amazing. Inside the city here, inside the main city, I've only really tinkered a bit. I mean, there's a path I've put around, and it goes over there. Maybe I showed that in the last stream. It's very slow rendering this stuff in. Over here, where there's the main square, and the cathedral is there when it sorts its life out. Right, there's the cathedral. We had a bridge, a new bridge, you remember, that went over here. I've added another bridge to it, just so take a look at how that's working. Okay, so there's another bridge going out from this way. I just was starting to build up this area a little bit. So I just have been putting down some bases of some houses, and then over here there was a little hill thing, so I thought we'd put something a little bit more interesting on top of the hill. This is white concrete powder. I quite like the texture of that. We might put the bottom floor made out of some other material rather than this stone, these bricks. I'm not sure. I don't really like the amount of grey there, although I don't know what we're going to try. Maybe, do actual bricks look okay, or does that look ridiculous? Maybe the wrong colour. Oh, damn it. Yeah, the concrete powder just fell down. I mean, that's not so bad, actually. Then we can do that. Let me just go inside and replace the concrete powder, or up here and replace the concrete powder. Okay. Oh, it didn't really matter anyway, did it? Oh, but look, see, that's visible on the inside, so that doesn't look very good. Maybe we want that. Maybe. Don't know, actually. That's so what are we saying? We're saying along here, bricks. I mean, maybe this side, it doesn't really matter too much, does it? There. So we got something like that. Inside this thing, it's just. Oh no, I knocked a torch off the wall. It's just a bit of lighting. There's nothing going on. This just goes into this sort of garden area. I'll put some carpet down, but that's it. And there'll probably be an upstairs. I've exposed the beams in there. Don't know what this is going to be, so I've stopped working on that. But it's something. There's a few flowers, and there's an upstairs starting to come together. I went around the back of this restaurant over here, and it used to just be a solid wall, because this used to be the outside of the village, and it was sort of a bit fortified-ish. I've just smoothed the edge and put a bit more wood in to make it a little less daunting and a little more like, not like the very city wall kind of thing it was before. This bridge that I put over here, this land all used to be down at this level here. So I've terraformed this all the way back up into a hill so that it can meet at the same level of the bridge and then step it down. So we'll have some kind of path. It's only like 4 blocks or something and 6 down the other side, but that's all quite naturally nicely done now. I fixed how some of the water was flowing because it looked stupid. I can't remember where I've done that, but there was certainly some water that just looked far too much coming out at once. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing there. Not a great deal. The main bit of work that happened, I think, since the last video was Dan, who's working on the Chernobyl site, or his village. His town is called Chernobyl. We built a church for him. You'll have seen that. We've expanded his territory mightily to fill it up. So let's take a trip in the teleporter over to there and have a look at what we're doing, because I'm sure I haven't featured that in a video yet, although it's been on streams. There's Chernobyl. Right. So I was tasked with doing his wall. So we put down, this is the city wall. Why is there a block of stuff in the air? Oh, it's the flag. So we marked out the route of the city wall, which goes along here. It used to stop somewhere over here. I forget exactly where. There's the church. That was always there, wasn't it? It was around the back of the church it used to stop. Somewhere, I think it used to come around here. There's still houses there. But yeah, it used to go off in that direction there now, along the line of the little wall. But instead, we've punched, so over where this lake is, we've punched a river way out to the sea that way, and we've punched another channel out to the sea that way to give a bit more natural looking defences to the region, so it's a more convincing place to have a wall. And I've just built the wall. Some of it was copying and pasting using structure blocks. Sometimes I just use the structure blocks to put in these crosses and things. A lot of it was done manually. There's a few startings of towers and things going up that I don't know what we're going to do with. I took a copy of one of the bridges back over there that we just came in on and put a bridge here, because over here, if you look that way, that's where the village is. You can just see it over there. Yeah, there we go. There's the village. So there'll be a road coming from the village here, and this will be one way into the town. So there'll be a gate here into this sort of area. And this is a kind of a extra outside the walls area, and the main gate into the city here. And then we've built the walls all the way around. You can see them. There's a bridge going over there. This is going to be some kind of lighthouse. I think Dan said he wanted that to be, and then there'll be another tower on the other side over there. So this sort of, there's the village. This is a sort of a sheltered, fortified bay thing. And the wall goes around. There's a bastion here that I've copied and pasted the flag onto for his city. And it took quite a few days to do this wall. I shoved a tree in there just because I couldn't fit a cross in there, and I wanted to cover up the fact it was just a bit of blank wall because it looked horrible. So this is the size of his area now. It's absolutely huge, and there's something very rude in there. He's busy building a castle in the middle here. Look at all of this land to try and fill up though. Tons and tons of stuff. He asked if I could build him a boat, and the answer to that was no, because I'm rubbish at building boats. But what I did do is I went out to sea and found the best, most complete sunken ship I could find, and took a full copy of that using the structure block, and then pasted it onto here. Then I had to replace all the waterlogged bits, so slabs and fences and stairs, with unwaterlogged ones using fill commands that took a long time because it was just pouring water everywhere. And then I put in some filled sails onto it and put a flag on top, so that's quite nice. There's the ship. Dan's put a little bit of some shacks here on the waterfront. I think this needs developing a bit. I put some chests and stuff along beside the ship so it looks like it's being loaded. But that's quite nice. Let's have a quick picture of that. It's quite attractive, isn't it? But yeah, that's what's been going on over there. So Dan's now jumped into Call of Duty for the last 2 weeks or so. I think he's safe, but he's been playing the new release of that, so not much more development's gone on here. This is going to be the castle. Inside the castle, he was working on this, and I was helping a bit. I think all we did in here, we've worked out this is some room, I don't know what. Down here, we've put in, oh look, there's another hole in the floor there. Don't know. That we've put in these armor stand things and these trapdoor decorations in this room. It's quite a nice effect in there, I think. There are all these underground caves that sort of come out on the sides, and we liked them, so they're being kept for the moment as potential ways of making entrances to the castle. We're not sure. This will be a road that's got to run through to connect the front of the town to the back of the town. This is the back. So that involved chopping this mountain back and making it look a little bit natural. I mean, you can see it's quite sharp edges. And the little perimeter wall's been fed up to there. Not much more to say about this, really. He's developing some lore around it, which when we share a stream, maybe he'll go into some more detail about. But yeah, that's what's going on here. So I shall take the teleport shuttle back to Swinny Minster. And I think I'm just going to set it to morning, but I think I'm just going to do a little bit of the wall, show you what I'm doing with it. Where was I with the wall? Where was I? I was over the other side, wasn't I? Oh, look, there's my Ender Dragon. My ghast, rendering in nice and early. Come on, there we go. Right, here we go. So we're over here with this. I'm just topping this off here. The standard decoration. This has already got the green nub in at the bottom. Yep, good. That's what happens sort of at the halfway mark in the walls, and then at the full mark we've got a tower. So I think we're sort of 7 or 8 blocks between the middle of the tower and the middle block. Another 7 or 8 blocks to there. But if it's 7 one side, it's 7 the other. If it's 8 one side, it's 8 the other. So it's symmetrical. And otherwise, it's just the same design that keeps getting used. So this is going to go on top of that because it's in the middle. This is our tower. These are always the same. I think I've got a pastable roof for these things now. I think I get it to that stage. I can't remember. Let's have a go. I think it's called Tower 1. Yeah. So that's going to put that there, which is clearly the wrong place. So let's rotate that. No, is it that way? So that might be right, but it clearly needs shifting one to the side, doesn't it? Is it that way? No, it wasn't that way. Maybe it's that way. There we are. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Let's give it a go. Oh, no, it's the whole tower. That's the whole tower. That's amazing. Okay. So actually, to paste this, so what did I do? To paste the whole tower on that one there. So I just want to put it there and just load the whole thing. That was -1, wasn't it? I mean, it's going to mess up some of this stuff here, but that's fine. We can tidy that up. It's a lot quicker than doing it by hand, isn't it? Doing it manually, I mean. And there'll be some, yeah, look here, this is the one that we didn't want. And there'll be, I'll say, some bits and bobs you don't want. Oh, yeah, and this has got the path going the wrong way. But there we go, that's done. Excuse me. It's not coronavirus. Because we're not touching the outside world. It does hurt my back when I cough though. It's a bloody pain right onto my back. mixture of a nerve compression and a twisted muscle is what it feels like. Very faintest of, not pins and needles, very faintest of a dead foot. But I mean, some of that might be due to, my stomach was aching yesterday because I wanted to move around. I had to hold my core muscles rigid so that my back and hips and things weren't engaged at all, and I was starting to ache a bit. So I might just be because I'm sitting awkwardly and pushing on the top of my leg now that my foot's starting to get pins and needles. It's fine, it's getting better, not worse. That's the main thing. If it was getting worse, it would be something to worry about. Whereas when something's getting better, it means it's just something to complain about. And everyone likes to complain about something, particularly when there's something important happening in the world. It's very nice to complain about something far less important, isn't it? Right. Oh, come on. Why won't you go in? I'm being pushed around by a sheep. Go away. Yay! Right. Okay. And then up here, I said because we're going to have some issue with the lighting here, aren't we? Let's just check how that lighting works so far. So we only need to worry about the lights and the flatness walls. 8, 7. Yeah, see, we're 7 at the end here. We're going to have to put another light in there. This is the problem with the wonky towers. They kind of. Oh, why is it so badly lit here? Let's try one there. Right, does that sort of look like the middle? Maybe there, actually. There we go. That sort of looks central. Nothing can spawn on the stairs. That's all fine. Oops, no, we don't want that. We want that. So we want something here, like let's turn that off. So there'll be a right. So this is a sort of a what's it? Tower thing. Why am I finding it so hard to speak? Yeah, I don't like that there's nowhere to put these decorations on that tower. Where should we have them? We sort of want the edges done, but the way I've built it, there is no near edge, is there? Do we just do these ones as dark prismarine then? Is that what we do? I mean, then I can take these all the way down here like that. That looks quite cool. Just not sure what we do on this side. Because of all of this. I mean, maybe we don't do that. We just do that. There we go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? We don't have this. Let's chip back the mountain a bit. Yeah, I think so. Make it natural, but chip it back a bit. There we go. And that can then come all the way down to there. That's going to fill that up to there. This clearly is going to be that. What do we think about? I think we'll leave the earth there. It gives a nice sort of distinction between the tower and the cliff. I quite like that. This is going to be, yeah, this is a dark prismarine support. Oops. There, and also there. Now I don't know what we do about the fact that this isn't closed in underneath. And we might, I suppose, as we put the shops and the houses and things in there, we might use that as the side of something. I'm not sure yet. We might. Right. So there's our shape. Hang on. So we're going to want these things, I think, level. Four corners. Do this across. Now, do we want an upper level to actually walk on here? Or do we just want... I mean, we've already got windows to sort of look out from, but we could go up to an upper level, couldn't we? And make a huge tower. We haven't. These big towers are kind of one of the features of the walls. Would it look good there? Let's see where we are. We've got one in the background. Might be quite nice, mightn't it, to have another layer similar to that thing in the background. Yeah, we will. We'll do a big tower here. That's good. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. So I want this one to kind of more circular at the top, like that. Oh, hang on though. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We can do it like this. But then I don't know how we're going to do the corners. Let's just pop these here for a minute and then think about it. I mean, it is just more of that, isn't it? But I'm not sure I like that. Let's see how it goes. So we'll have a ladder up some walls somewhere. Let's take it up there. So that'll be the hole that the ladder comes out of. This is... I think this is going to have to go like that. To make the wall fit, as it were. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, let's try this. I don't like that there. There we go. Let's put the ladder in. That's going to go up there, just to give us a pause to think. Just don't put it down to the ground, because if a villager gets in there, they'll get stuck on top of the ladder. Let's put an oak trapdoor in. This needs to be a bit bigger, doesn't it? I mean, it's really that. There we go. And I guess we'll have some more of those chiseled blocks sitting there. I'm not sure I love that look. I mean, maybe actually the chiseled blocks there, so it doesn't just run up the same as the bottom level. Maybe. Let's give that a go. Right, how does that look? Oof, looks pretty awful actually, doesn't it? Oh god, that looks terrible. The most blocky, inelegant tower the world has ever seen. I don't like this bit on the bottom floor. It's quite nice on the inside. What's the problem with it? Well, actually from a distance that's okay. It's okay from a distance. Right, okay, let's just go with it. We can always demolish the whole thing later. If we hate it. So this just needs a roof putting on now. I can't copy and paste an existing roof because this isn't a standard sort of 3x3 tower. This is a different sort. So we've got a nice circular thing there now. So hopefully we can do a nice looking tower on top. And hopefully, there's a lot of hopefullys in this, hopefully when that does go on top it'll look less generally shit. think every single one of my videos, right back from the start, I've complained that I can't lay stairs down properly. They just don't like me. Right. Is that even? Have I put some random stairs anywhere I shouldn't have done? Okay. No. So this will then have a wall around the edge in the normal way. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. And we use dark prismarine to do a circle first. So there's our circle. Good, that just all fits. I mean, you can put down slabs or torches. I've started to move just to put slabs inside here to stop anything spawning inside the lower slabs, to stop anything spawning inside the tower, because things won't spawn on a lower slab. Is that all? That's 3 layers. Good. And then we want some of this. Oops. Again, it's stairs. Maybe it's just me being clumsy. Maybe it's not that I can't lay stairs, it's just that I'm an idiot. Clumsy, well, lazy, clumsy idiot. Clumsy idiot, I don't know. Let's put this that way round. It doesn't really matter what way round, because this is a corner, and it's going to look the same no matter where. Want a bit of that block there to just fill in the gap there. And then we want 1, 2, 3. That's 3 layers of that. Another set of stairs. And just layer put 1, 2. I'm going to fill them in because otherwise something will spawn there because I filled it in. 3, 1, 2, 3. I know that was 4 because the 4th one is covered by these and the tower is then 3. Oops. Cool. 1, 2, 3. And then what I'd put on the top of these is some of the standard prismarine and a torch. There we go. It's done. Definitely needs lighting up somehow. It doesn't look too bad now it's got a lid on. Yeah, this room here definitely needs some lanterns to light it up. Where should we put them? I mean, is 1 enough? Is that enough? Maybe. To get to all the corners. 8, 10, 8, 8, 9, 9. Yeah, 1 is enough. And the downstairs one. This one. Oops. Again. There we go. Same there. And I guess we want a torch there. And 1 around the other side as well. There. Voila. Okay, there is a tower. It's not great. It's not the greatest, is it? I mean, half of me is wondering if it's to do with the shape of these windows. Maybe what we do is we say put 1 there and then fill the rest up, just to make it look slightly different. There we go. How's that? I think that's better. Weird. Do we want a slab under that to? No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. dark, isn't it? It definitely needs some more torches. I mean, we don't need them to stop mob spawning, but just decoratively on the wall, it needs them. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to knock this one back, put it there. Actually, I don't know why, it just feels like it wants to be there. Yeah, there we go. And then maybe, despite it's counterintuitive, maybe that goes there in the middle. Yeah, I prefer that. Nice. There's a tower done. I'm gonna log off this YouTube video now. I will carry on doing this. So we'll have 8 blocks widget, 8 blocks standard square tower, 8 blocks widgets, 8 blocks standard square tower, until we get to exciting things like this. There'll be some gatehouse here. Look, it's like clearly this is screaming for some kind of tower here, and we'll gradually just do it. I'll be doing that on Twitter and maybe a bit on YouTube, but that's what I should be doing. So find me on both. Keep well, everybody. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.